Today is Friday, March 15th. I think it's week 11 of 2024, and I have not done any running yet the whole week. It's probably been over a week since I've done any running at all. That's not a great sign. So today it's not too bad outside, like 50 degrees. Honestly, it's great outside. So I've got no excuses. I decided I'm heading over to my local trail. This is my goal. I want to run this trail in under an hour by the end of the year, and I'm still pretty far off. If you saw my last video, you'd know I just had my best run. The last run I had was the very best, fastest run I've had so far. I ran 2.4 miles at about an 8-minute 30-second pace, and that was like super good. To run this trail 7.3 miles in under an hour, I've got to run at an 8-minute and 13-second pace, which means I'm still quite a ways away. Plus, it's like 7.3 miles. It's 3 times as long, a little over that even. I've got some work to do. And I wanted to run this trail every single month, but I skipped February. On the bright side, I am staying consistent to a certain degree. I'm still running every single week, albeit, only one run a week for like the past month. But today will definitely help. This will be some more volume I'm getting in. It's gonna suck. It's gonna take me probably over an hour. I really doubt that I'm gonna get this goal done today. But I'm also excited to see what I get. The weather's nice. I got nothing to complain about. I just gotta get out there and get this done because no one's gonna do it for me. Looks like there's some people here already. That makes sense. It's already in the afternoon. I really should start running earlier in the mornings. I really should. There's less people out, and also I just get it done out of the way at the beginning of the day. That would be nice. I had to put off eating today. I had like a banana, a few pieces of mandarin, a few pieces of orange, and that's it. Just because I wanna stay kind of light for this run. I don't want to cramp up. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna leave like everything but my keys in the car. See how this goes. Drop below what you think I got. I mean, I'll be back in like, a minute to actually tell you the results, but I'd like to see what you think. I'd like to see what some guesses are. What am I gonna get? My best run of this year was at an 8-minute 30-second pace. So how fast can I run 7.3 miles? Time to find out. There it is. 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 52 seconds. Oh. That gives me a time of 10 minutes, 7 seconds per mile, which is a little bit under 2 minutes away from my goal. That's like a lot, honestly. I gotta cut 2 minutes off every single mile. but that's fine. That's totally fine. That's actually a lot better than the last time I ran this about a month and a half ago. I think I did an hour 20 minutes or an hour 21 minutes, so I shaved off like 5 to 7 minutes there, which is pretty solid, honestly. I have some excuses. I don't like bringing these up, but it's worth mentioning, at least for my own record. I shouldn't have eaten anything. So I said I didn't eat anything. I ate a banana and a few pieces of um, clementine or mandarin and orange, and I got a awful cramp. I got an awful cramp like halfway through. I had to slow down like way, way, way down, and that was just not optimal at all. It was actually pretty awful. Uh, it lasted like 5 to 10 minutes at its worst, and then I felt it for another, 5 or 10 minutes, probably like 20 minutes total of just cramp in my liver. I slowed down a lot. I, was trying to get in a lot of air, get out as much CO2 as possible, but still, the cramp persists. The last like 25 minutes or so were good. The cramp kind of faded away, and I paced myself better. So I don't know if it was because the food or just my poor pacing. I felt like I started out pretty slow, but there's a few hills on this trail, so definitely that could throw me off. I'm not used to running hills at all, and I could tell on the second hill, which is like right at the end. One of them's at the halfway point, the other one's like a mile from the end. I was just drained. Like I was going down the hill slower than I went up it because my heart rate is pounding, you know. Overall though, very solid, very solid. I bet if I did not cramp, I could cut another, 30 seconds off each mile at least. I still got to get way faster and I got to get more consistent with my speed, but this was a very good attempt. I was thinking like this a failure when I got that cramp. Honestly, I was like, man, I failed this run. Like this sucks. I'm gonna get a worse time than last time. But I just tried to, keep that same headspace of, basically shut up and run, and it worked. I got a better time than last time. Uh, Still got some problems that I got to work through, but it is what it is. That's life. If I don't do another run, then I'll leave this part in. If I do another run, I'll probably cut this part out. But 7.3 miles so far this week is very good. Uh, I'm satisfied with that. Maybe I'll do a short one. I'm not going to run that trail again this week. I'll tell you that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thank you for watching. Hi. So that was me from a little over 2 weeks ago. It's been about a month since I made one of these updates, and that's kind of a problem. I gotta be more consistent with these uploads. I'm just stockpiling this footage at this point. I don't like that. So I'll just get right into it. I spoke about my run on week 10, my best run so far. I ran 2.4 miles in 8 minutes 29 seconds. Then the video you just saw was from my run on week 11. I ran 7.3 miles with a pace of 10 minutes and 7 seconds per mile. Pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. I cut about, 8 minutes off of my last time running that trail. So let me just actually double check. Yeah, 8 minutes. So 7.5 minutes cut off that time. That's really good. If I could do that 2 more times, I basically have my goal. So kind of slow, 10 minutes, 7 seconds per mile. Kind of slow, but I'm getting better. and I'm still satisfied with that. Now, I only did one run per week this whole month of March, or yeah, actually this whole month of March, just one run per week. So week 12, I ran 3.6 miles with a pace of 9 minutes 6 seconds per mile. So you'll see I ran half the distance, but my mile time was a minute faster. Great start. I got a small cramp, slow finish, and chose a new route. So it's getting better. I'm making some improvements. Slow but steady wins the race, as the old story goes. Now, my last run, my most recent run, was week 12, March 30th. I ran 2.4 miles. I ran it at a pace of 8 minutes 49 seconds per mile, which is honestly a little bit slower than I expected. I thought I was going a lot faster. I wasn't. That's okay. Still, that's actually quite a big improvement from my previous runs. I'm looking at week 7, week 8. I'm like more than a minute faster than those runs. So, pretty good. Honestly, 8 minutes 49 seconds is my second fastest pace up to date, which is a really good sign. I started out pretty slow. I got a cramp and I was eating like before the run, so overall just not great, but I finished really strong. I'm really satisfied with how I finished that last mile. The first half was not great, but strong finish. And overall, my second best pace so far. So can't complain about that at all. I'm starting to get these 8-minute miles pretty consistently. Not like 8 minutes, but sub 9-minute miles pretty consistently. If I could just keep like, you know, picking away at that, if I could keep scratching at that, maybe I get like an 8:15 pace. That's at my goal, basically. That's like 2 seconds off. Maybe I get an 8:10 pace, an 8:05. Maybe a sub 8-minute pace is like pretty close. I really only have to cut down like, what, 50 seconds? That's not that bad. I've already cut down like 2.5 minutes since I started. 50 seconds is not bad at all. So I'm gonna keep working at this. I gotta keep pushing myself. Maybe I should be doing a bit more running. That's without a doubt. Right now, I'm satisfied with the one run a week at minimum, but realistically, I should be doing more than that. So I'll work on it. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with these uploads. I don't like how inconsistent I've been lately. See ya.